4 members of a Chieftain, Oklahoma family were killed Saturday when a tornado ripped a 3-mile-long path across eastern Oklahoma. According to the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, 18 persons, including another daughter of the same family, were injured. At least 150 homes were destroyed, an estimated 125 cars were demolished, and a half-dozen horses killed. Oklahoma Governor David Hall says the National Guard might be called in Sunday morning for relief work. There's been another Skylab disappointment. The astronauts put out a new heat shield for the huge spacecraft, and the shield failed to unfold all the way. It's not providing the expected amount of shade. The heat shield pushed out through the Skylab airlock was made to replace the one lost at launch time. Without the shield, temperatures rose to 120 degrees in some parts of Skylab. Commander Pete Conrad told Houston he still might be able to shake loose the parts of the parasol that did not unfold, and he was told to await instructions while controllers confer. KSFO Sports reports some scores. First in the National League, the Giants did beat Montreal 10-3. They play again at Candlestick Park today. Game time 12 noon with the KSFO broadcast at 11:55, pardon me. It was Pittsburgh 7, Houston 2 tonight, and St. Louis 2, Atlanta nothing. 7.5 innings. That game went. Los Angeles 9, New York 5, and Philadelphia 4, San Diego nothing. In the American League, it was Detroit 8 and Oakland 5, New York 10, Texas 5, Baltimore 7, Minnesota 2, and Cleveland 2, Chicago 2. And 16 innings that game went. It was suspended because of the curfew at night. And Boston at Kansas City was postponed because of rain. Weather forecast for the Bay Area, fair through Monday, but with patchy fog along the coast night and morning, extending locally inland mornings. Warmer inland. Low temperatures tonight and Sunday night in the upper 40s to mid-50s. Highs both days in the 70s and low 80s. Westerly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. That's KSFO News. Peter Scott reporting. KSFO News is everywhere. And now for the rest of the night, Bobby Dale.
Read a short newscast. Nah. Well, the accident reports haven't started to come in pretty heavy yet, so Bobby Dale, always open with a sniffle. Start to work on their sympathy immediately. Cold crowd, though, as they didn't get to leave town on the 1202. From KSFO, Bobby Dale, till 6 o'clock this morning. Los Indios, Tabajara. Somewhere up the Amazon.
Old Bobby Dale comes out of the wood once a week, and that's Saturday night. The rest of the week he sleeps in the lobby and feeds on cheap bottles of white. When he gets up, man, he staggers to bring you music for brown baggers. The cat's out of sight. The world's greatest radio station, cause their paychecks don't bounce, cause they pay off in cough medicine and cigarette papers.
Written, produced, and performed by Pat McCordy.
So full of ideal thoughts and a voice so full of song. And how all the children would laugh with glee, seeing his friendly face. But the parents frown, cause they don't like him seeming to take their place. Anyone who sees just jealousy that makes the parents say they talk too much to the gingerbread man and put a stop to that right away. So Sally Jones' father was appointed by the elders to approach the local law to enforce Section 3 of the Street Traders Act dated 1924. And 1924 now, when the children heard about the deed, the act was so quick and so cool. They all ran away with the gingerbread man on a Wednesday after school.
Children play, and sun shines bright on the shady trees, and soft music floats in on a summer breeze. Over the hills and way up high, floating clouds of thistledown polishing the sky, and everyone there seems to be humming a tune full of candy pots and wishing wells and May till June's alright. Over the hills far away from the town, you won't gain admission if you're wearing a frown, and no one is allowed in there who's going to debate. Stocks and shares take over bids, the latest interest rates, oh no, no. So listen everybody, won't you come along with me? You can see it if you close your eyes and listen carefully. There it is, right now, you hear it. Dum-dum-da-dum-dee, da-dum-dee.
English group, huh? That's the storyteller's gingerbread man in Over the Hill. I went AWOL in the wax. And it wasn't easy, man. Bobby Dale, how's your Memorial Day going? Well, pretty good, as a matter. I'll tell you about it. Hey, next week, it's Jay Brown. Hello, night people. I got 14 Buster Crab movies for you, man. And, what else? Never mind. Next Friday, I'm working a marathon next weekend. Because the winners that work here and the winners who had, their KSFO bumper sticker picked go to Hawaii next weekend. Yeah, I'm working Friday. Yeah, Friday from 8 to midnight. Well, there's a ball game on it, so it won't be over till 11. Then all Friday night and Saturday night and Sunday night. Are you working too? You're working Thursday? They're letting you on the air? You mean after you've given your KTIM? Is it KTLM? You got a funny-looking L there. What the hell are you talking about? I'm sorry, sir. Certainly hope I'm not out of line. Number 24 and Flip is Jerry Thompson's personal pick this week. Number 24? Yeah, like they used to give those numbers to Butcher Shop. And looking for something really exciting to do this week. A great idea for you. Win money. Take a drive up to Nevada Lodge on the scenic north shore of Lake Tahoe. This being Memorial Day weekend, I would suggest you drive slowly. You go 1 mile over the speed limit, and out of nowhere they're there. I have never seen so many people getting tagged. On the playground, of course, of life. Where was I? You were going to Nevada Lodge, scenic north shore of Lake Tahoe. You walk into Nevada Lodge, and you can tell you're already a winner. You've won the entertainment jackpot. Around the clock, fast-paced excitement of Nevada-style action. Every evening, starting 8 o'clock, top entertainers star in the Topaz Room. On Saturday and Sunday, Lodge features famous dinner buffet. That includes an enormous selection of goodies. But, of course, we know why you're going up there. To climb the Matterhorn. No, to get 3 lemons, including the one on your left. Your wife had no idea. But any time's a great time to visit Nevada Lodge, so if you're looking for something to do, and a pretty place to do it in, may I suggest my 1941 Ford. Have one of the smoothest rides in town. I wouldn't lie to you. I can't afford to. I mentioned Pat McCordy, who wrote jingles for many of the jocks, who now wants me to be his manager. Why ain't I rich? So I know how you feel. I keep telling them I know they made a mistake at the maternity ward when I was born, that I'm probably related to the Pillsbury's or something. Not some Norwegian Minneapolis family with no prospects, past, present, or future. It's too much for me to handle.
I'm a guy with a heart of gold, the ways of a gentleman. I've been told the kind of guy who would never harm a flea. But if me and a certain character met the man who invented the cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now, it ain't 'cause I don't smoke myself, and I don't figure it'll hurt my health. Been smoking for 25 years, ain't dead yet. But them nicotine slaves, they're all the same. At a petting party or poker game, everything's gotta stop while you smoke that cigarette.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you puff yourself to death.
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you just hate to make him wait, but you just gotta have another cigarette. At a game of chance the other night, old Dame Fortune was doing me right. The kings and queens just kept on coming round. But I played them low, bet them high. My blood didn't work on a certain guy. Kept on betting, laying that money down. He'd raise me, I'd raise him. I sweated blood, you gotta sink or swim. When he finally called and then raised the bet. I said aces, truthful, pal, how about you? He said, I'll tell you in a minute or two, but right now I'm gonna smoke another cigarette.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you puff yourself to death.
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you just hate to make him wait, but you just gotta have another cigarette. The other night I had a date with the cutest little gal in the 48 states, a regular uptown fancy kind of dame. She said she'd love me, it seemed to me. Things was going the way they're supposed to be, hand in hand. We was rolling down Lover's Lane. She was oh so far from a cake of ice. Our petting party was going nice, so help me, Hannah, I'd have been there yet. But I gave her a hug and a little squeeze, and she said, Cody, excuse me please, but right now I gotta light up one of them cigarettes.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you puff yourself to death.
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you just hate to make him wait, but you just gotta have just one more cigarette. Life ain't nothing but a poker game, no two hands quite the same, and I never saw a winner that didn't bet. So if any of you folks fixing to quit, I ain't gonna criticize you one little bit. Instead, I'm gonna light up one of them cigarettes.
Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you puff yourself to death.
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you just hate to make him wait, but you just gotta have another cigarette. Got a smoke?
You want a cool regular? Not many can handle them. You gotta be a real He-Man. That's Commander Cody.
Did you ever sit straight up in bed with something circling around your head and you swat at it as it whizzes by and it's just one pesky little fly? You shake your head and twitch your nose and settle down to sweet repose. And when you're just about to doze, fly trouble. Buzz, buzz, buzz goes that busy little fly. Buzz, 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 he's taking off and high. You roll a paper nice and tight and you wait around for him to light. But there's a fly that's living right. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Toughest hide grows on a mule, 'cause he's a balky, stubborn fool. He likes to look at you and glare and never even move a hair. But when his muscles start to twitch and when his tail begins to switch, that mule ain't bothered with the itch. Fly trouble. Buzz, buzz, buzz goes that busy little pez. Buzz, 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 that mule can't get no rest. He shakes his head and bats his eye and kicks his heels up to the sky. Did you ever see a jassack cry? Buzz, buzz, buzz. Pick a perfect night in June when flowers are blooming neath the moon. Your light of love is burning bright and you tell yourself tonight's the night. You brace yourself and your courage grows and on your knees where you'll propose when something bites you on the nose. Fly trouble. Buzz, buzz, buzz goes that busy little thing. Buzz, 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 you swat and lose the ring. You fan the air as he goes by and stick your finger in your eye. Hit everything except that fly. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Hank Williams, Fly Trouble. In the men's room of life, as it so often happens on your first prom. Bobby Dale from KSFO, 22 minutes, see, what was that, kid? That's my stomach. Cast iron. Just looking at John Gilliland's, gentlemen, please use this info instead of, whatchamacallit. Monday Night in the Pop Chronicles, Big Rock Candy Mountain, Part 1. With special guest stars Dick Clark, half an Orrin Tucker, and Ricky Nelson. That'll be 8 to 10 here on KSFO. Where will I be 8 to 10 Monday night? Is it dark at that hour? No, it's just getting dark, isn't it? Well, I'll be waiting. Sweetheart, but it doesn't beat for me.
Sweetheart,
That hurt.
but it doesn't beat for me. It beats softly in love, but not for me. Sweet lips, I know I'll never kiss. You're one I'm afraid I must miss. I'm a waitress in the donut shop. I see him on his morning stop. He talks of love, but he's speaking of a sweetheart. She gives him a rough time. He gives me his dime and then parts. Soft sighs, soft and pretty moans. In dreams I can make you my own. Shop. I see him on his morning stop. He talks of love, but he's talking about a sweetheart. She gives him a rough time. He gives me his dime and then parts. Soft sighs, soft and pretty moans. In dreams I can make you my own. In dreams I can make you my own.
It's been some sandwich time. kid much for a lantern light or indoor plumbing. It's here to stay, though. I'm beginning to see the light from the three sounds before that Dan Hicks, his high licks, in Sweetheart. But it doesn't beat for me. Bobby Dale, it's only been 28 minutes since we... Only 28 minutes and 32 seconds, son. You want to check your egg timer? I'm sure that... What is all this stuff? I'm in Gilliland. John has just taken over the window in Macy's. I met my baby in gentleman's underwear. No, and just, every time I look up, I see him another promo for John Gilliland. He writes them, some with his right hand, others with his left, so they won't know. Softball, switch hitter, actually, dear. Tonight he's with a girl, but ordinarily you have no way of telling which direction are we going. I don't know, Bobby Dale. You been out doing anything? I went over to North Beach, had one drink, tried to get an autograph at Tempest Storm before she started to throw things on the floor of the stage. I couldn't believe it when I was watching the news one night. There's Tempest Storm coming to us. Wait a minute, didn't I see her in New Orleans at 49?
This is Dick McGarvin, here on KSFO every day, Monday through Friday, from noon until 4.
Yeah.
No increase in prices.
See, he goes from one extreme to the other, man. He had a promo that ran... Well, Vivian Lee was in it, and Clark Gable, and Rhett Butler and all that. Yeah, we'll do a break. Are you kidding? We'll do a long break, run over to the Tonga room, and snatch a drink off an empty table while they're dancing in the water fountain. Where was that? Then Dick McGarm does a promo that runs 2 seconds. Didn't give the station the, I'm on the air. I'd rather be playing drums, but now I'm a drummer selling goods via the airwaves. Well,
KSFO 560 San Francisco. KSFO.
6 o'clock in the morning, man. You imagine by the time Scott Beach gets here, there will be no more Amazing Grace. It'll be Transfusion by Nervous Norvis, our Memorial Day special. Burning up the freeway early one morning. Out of my way, I don't drive with my horn. However, I get too low with no reason. You say it's the moon or maybe the season, but something's not the same, and I won't let my mind believe. Baby, something's wrong, all the feeling's gone. I can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore. Lately I don't feel much like talking. Instead of going home, I just go out walking and thinking too much and not longing for your touch. Baby, something's changed. I don't feel the same. I can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore. Oh, don't know the reason why, but I just can't lie. When I feel this way, there are things that I must say. Can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore. Where did we go wrong? Where do I belong? Let me find out when did it all begin. Why I'm leaving you while our love is through.
I can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore.
From his first album, Richie Havens mixed bag with the Gordon Lightfoot song that he told me he wrote in an attic in Detroit. Maybe I dreamed it. It was something I dreamed last night. Can't make it anymore. Mr. Engineer, oh, I got to get my arm up to point to you, don't I? Then a bunch of people will come in and accuse you. He's the one. Saw him in the park with some candy bars. When he recorded them. A couple days ago, Blues for Dr. Joe, Chet Atkins, or the day that all my prescriptions ran out and I was forced into retirement. This is when I was 9.
Baby, won't you please come home? You left your mama all alone. I have tried in vain, no more to call your name. When you left, you broke my heart. You said that we were some lovin'. Baby, won't you please come home? When you left, you broke my heart. You said that we would never part. Any hour of the day you can hear me say, baby, won't you please come home? I need some lovin'. Baby, won't you please come home? Oh, baby, won't you please come home?
Les Paul, Mary Ford, baby, won't you please come home? Bobby Dale, I don't go out walking, just a sitting and a rocking. I'm looking for a public service record by Nervous Norvis. Play for all you wild drivers in and out of the garage. As soon as I can get it together. You know what I mean? Once.
Guilty undertaker sighs, the lonesome organ grinder cries, the silver saxophones say I should refuse you. The cracked bells and washed out horns blow into my face with scorn, but it's not that way, I wasn't born to lose you. I want you, I want you, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. The drunken politician leaps upon the street where mothers weep, and the saviors who are fast asleep, they wait for you. And I wait for them to interrupt me drinking from my broken cup and ask me to open up the gate for you. I want you. I want you. Yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. Now my fathers, they've gone down. True love, they've been without it. But all their daughters put me down, 'cause I don't think about it. Well, I return to the Queen of Spades and talk with my chambermaid. She knows that she's not afraid to look at her. She is good to me, and there's nothing she doesn't see. She knows where I'd like to be, but it doesn't matter. I want you. I want you. Yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. Now your dancing child with his Chinese suit, he spoke to me, I took his flute. No, I wasn't very cute to him, was I? But I did it because he lied, and because he took you for a ride. Because time is on his side, and because I want you. I want you. Yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you.
Bob Dylan, Bobby Dale, Jerry Thompson, and my Carmelita's not here. That's right, she went to the dentist, Sunday morning. Now, she went yesterday morning. Look, Mom, they took everything, including one ear, and they gave me a reproduction of a Van Gogh painting. That's it. No pills, nothing. To ease the pain, honey. Just keep pushing on your load. It gets lighter as you go. Well, so I'm told. That's what they tell me. I can't. Just looking, getting ready for my 1 o'clock newscast. By downing 3 double. But all I ever read, the National Weather Service issued tornado watches for most of Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee. I mean, the only place they missed was Hawaii. Aren't you glad you had a KSFO Loves You bumper sticker? This has really been a year for twisters. You want to hear a tongue twister? No. Just forget that I ever brought it up, will you?
If you've been thinking about buying new tires, now is the time to do something about it. Stop at any Girard Tire Center between now and May 30th during Girard's annual Memorial Day tire sale. Girard has some really great buys for you on just about any kind of tires you want. And believe me, prices have never been lower. 4-ply nylon white walls, fiberglass belted white walls, extra wide tires, even radial tires. The important thing to remember is every tire has been priced to save you money. Remember, if you've been thinking about buying tires, now is the time to buy during this great Girard tire sale at your nearest Girard Tire Center. Use your bank credit card or Girard's Easy Terms. The sale ends May 30th, so don't wait. Buy your tires now at Girard.
There are 15 Girard Tire Centers with a location at 3825 South El Camino Real in San Mateo. Girard, your professional, no-nonsense tire expert. Once you want what? Well, I want you to sit back in your favorite chair, have a cup of coffee, and listen to our public service Drive Carefully record for Memorial Day weekend. Mr. Nervous.
Tooling down the highway doing 79. I'm a twin pipe papa and I'm feeling fine. Hey man, dig that. Was that a red stop sign? Transfusion, I'm just a solid mess of contusions. Never gonna speed again. Slip the blood to me, bud. I jump in my rod about 8:45. I gotta make a date with that chick of mine. I cross the center line, man, you gotta make time. Transfusion, oh man, I got the cotton picking convolutions. I'm never gonna speed again. Shoot the juice to me, Bruce. My foot's on the throttle and it's made of lead, but I'm a fast riding daddy with a real cool head. I'm a gonna pass a truck on the hill ahead. Transfusion, my red corpuscles are in mass confusion. Never gonna speed again. Pour the crimson in me, Jimson. I took a little drink and I'm a feeling right. I can fly right over everything in sight. There's a slow poking cat, I'm gonna pass him on the right. Transfusion, I'm a real gone pale face, and that's no illusion. I'm a never gonna speed again. Pass the claret to me, Barrett. Rolling down the mountain on a rainy day. Oh, when you see me coming, better start to pray. I'm a cutting up the road and I'm the boss all the way. Transfusion, oh doc, pardon me for this crazy intrusion. I'm never gonna speed again. Pump the fluid in me, Louis. I'm burning up the freeway early this morning. I'm a passing everybody, oh nothing but corn, man, out of my way. I don't drive with my horn. Transfusion, oh nurse, I'm going to make a new resolution. I'm never gonna speed again. Put a gallon in me, Allen. Oh, barnyard drivers are found in 2 classes, line crowding hogs and speeding jackasses. So remember to slow down today. Hey, Daddy, make that type O, huh? Attaboy.
That's the original medley of his hit, man. Nervous. Believe I got it from John Gilliland on Dot Records. It was out in 1956. Loved by everyone, man. Played by middle of the road. Just, even played it in the newscast. It kind of hit home. 13 minutes away from 1 from KSFO. Sure wish I knew why I felt good. I know it's not right. Taking stock of my belongings and looking at my past.
The changing of sunlight to moonlight, reflections of my life. Oh, how they fill my eyes. The greetings of people in trouble, reflections of my life. Oh, how they fill my eyes. All my sorrow, sad tomorrow, take me back to my own home. All my crying, feel I'm dying, take me back to my own I'm changing, arranging, I'm changing, I'm changing everything. Oh, everything around me. The world is a bad place, a bad place, a terrible place to live. Oh, but I don't wanna die. All my sorrow, sad tomorrow, take me back to my own home. All my crying, feel I'm dying, take me back to my own home. Go home. All my sorrow, sad tomorrow, take me back to my
Now, I can't think of the name of the group. Is it the Marmalades? Or I know it's a weird name. The Marmalades. Let's see you work a tough club with that name. And here they are, folks. 22 beer bottles flying. Get those fruits off the stage. Reflections of my life. Will it never start, end, anything?
Take a letter to someone waiting to hear from. Ride your pony in, take my letter, you know I'm waiting to get some news from up the street. She's people I like to meet. News from up the street. She's people I like to meet. One in particular must get my letter so she'll know that I live here and read those words that were written from my heart. If only I could hear some news from up the street. She's people I like to meet. News from up the street. She's people I like to meet. She's people I like to meet. If only you deliver it, the letter I write. If only you deliver it, the letter I write. If only you deliver it, the letter I deliver it, the letter I deliver it, the letter I write. There's a girl I've just got to hear from. I wrote her a letter, and when she gets it, I know she'll answer it. I'll be feeling much better. And when she gets it, I know she'll answer it. That's the way that I wrote it. So ride your pony in, take my letter here. I'll be looking and hoping for news from up the street. She's people I like to meet. News from up the street. She's people I like to meet. She's people I would like to meet. If only you deliver it, the letter I deliver it. The letter I deliver it, the letter I write, the letter I write, the letter I
Can't hit. And his hot licks. Love the song. She's people I'd like to meet. News from up the street. Gee, it is almost news time. Captain? Captain? Who you calling Captain, you nitwit? This is Bobby Dale, and I've never been in uniform. Even as a child. I think I'll set aside an hour one morning and talk about my boyhood in Minneapolis. The in and the out. Sure, it's scratchy, but so is underwear in the summer. Chris Colombo from Atlantic City on the boardwalk. Yeah, that's where he is. Pulling taffy out of his teeth and gritting them. Summertime, Bobby Dale, at the tone, 1 in the morning. Well, it's about time from, no, what were you going to say, dummy? I was going to give another call letter because I forgot where I work. It's so seldom. All right, get on with it. What's new? Back with Mounds of Sounds after that.
San Francisco.
This is what's new KSFO News up to this very moment. Latest count by United Press International shows at least 167 persons dead in traffic accidents since the Memorial Day weekend began at 6 p.m. local time Friday. The drunken driver is still a major killer on the state's highway, but California Highway Patrol says other factors are playing a bigger role in accidents, especially during the Memorial Day weekend. CHP Commissioner Walter Podunski says that last Memorial Day weekend, motorcycles surpassed drunken drivers for the first time as a major factor in traffic fatalities. I don't quite understand it, but I just read them, folks. You see, I've never owned a Harley. KQED, San Francisco's educational television station, says its decision to broadcast the Watergate hearings in prime time is causing a crisis for its annual auction. The auction is the station's, Channel 9's, major fundraising effort. It was scheduled to run from June 1st through June 10th, and volunteers scheduled accordingly. But because Watergate will be broadcast the evenings of June 5th through June 7th with the original cast, the station now plans to broadcast its auction 1 day earlier and 1 day later, and must reschedule the 1,000 volunteers. And among items to be sold are the merry-go-round of Bing Crosby's children, a South American cruise, and a Levi Strauss interior gremlin. I thought they only came in World War II airplanes. Don't get around much anymore. President Nixon has ordered a full-scale investigation into last night's helicopter crash off Grand Key in the Bahamas. It killed one Secret Service agent, 6 other agents, 3 crew members aboard the chopper, slightly injured, and were taken to a hospital in Florida. Tornadoes have played havoc with the U.S. South and Midwest since yesterday. At least 5 persons dead, more than 40 were injured. Damage is extensive, and the twisters that struck Oklahoma, Florida, Missouri, Arkansas, Georgia, and Kansas. Hardest hit was a little roadside community in Oklahoma where a whirling funnel cloud cut a 3-mile-long path across town, killing 4 persons. Early today, a tornado struck in Jonesboro, Arkansas. First reports say 5 persons injured. Damage may be extensive, and tornado watches and warnings remain posted for several states. And we'll have a look at KSFO's Sports Bay Area weather after this.
Hello, I'm Steve Allen, and I want to tell you about the easiest kind of giving I've ever heard about. It's donating items you aren't using to the Salvation Army. When you call the Salvation Army, the Red Shield truck comes right to your door to pick up your usable discards. Your donated materials are then processed through the rehabilitation centers. The repair of donated items provides work therapy to help men overcome many kinds of emotional handicaps. This full-time program enables many men to get back on their feet as productive citizens all over the country. You give a lot more than the things you no longer want when you give to the Salvation Army. Every time you call for the Salvation Army truck, you're helping to meet a great continuing need. Right now, somebody is likely to benefit through your donation of something you are no longer using. So please help the Salvation Army to help others. Just call for the Salvation Army truck.
KSFO Sports reports the Giants getting some hitting power as they defeated Montreal out at Candlestick by a score of 10-3. They meet again this afternoon at Candlestick Park. That game can be heard on KSFO starting at 11:55. the pregame show, the game at 12:10. Other National League scores, Chicago Cubs shutting out Cincinnati 2-0. Pittsburgh 7, Houston 2, St. Louis 2, Atlanta nothing, called after 7.5 innings because of rain. Philadelphia 4, San Diego nothing, Los Angeles 9, New York Mets 5. In the American League, Detroit 8, Oakland 5, Baltimore 7, Minnesota 2, called after 7 innings because of rain. Yankees 10, Texas 5, Milwaukee shutting out California 9-0. Cleveland 2, Chicago White Sox 2, suspended after 16 innings by curfew, and Boston at Kansas City postponed because of rain. Time is it? You're running late. Oh, we don't have to meet network or anything, do we? Yeah, a little later, but not right now, foolish one. For the Bay Area, fair through Monday with patchy fog along the coast. That's for the night and the morning, extending locally inland mornings and warmer inland. Morning lows for the Bay, upper 40s to mid-50s. Highs for today and Monday in the 70s and low 80s. And I made it possible, so you owe me at least 2 Bobby Dale benefits. Westerly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that's KSFO News up to this moment. Now, a family squabble.
I was out having dinner with a couple of friends of mine the other day. And when we finished eating, I walked outside to get a little fresh air and have a smoke. But when I walked back inside, I could see in his face that there was a terrible argument going on. And I heard her say to him in a soft voice, "Why don't you set me free? If you think you've had enough, if you think our life's been rough, why not take your love line off of me and set me free? If you think our love's all wrong and you feel the fire is gone, if I'm not what you'd like for me to be, come on and set me free." Then I heard her say, "Set me free and let me fly like a bluebird flying high. Release the chains that bind you and me and set me free." And as I stood there and listened to them argue, I said I didn't know that this was going on between the two of them, because they seemed to be real happy. And I said to myself, I hope this never happens to my love affair, because I don't think I could stand it to hear my baby say to me, "Set me free." Set me free and let me fly like a bluebird flying high. Release the chains that bind you and me. Set me free. Set me free.
Charlie Rich. Wish I knew who the guitar player was, and the drummer, and the organ player. I'd like to take them all out for dinner. Bobby Dale from KSFO. Just struggling along. Nobody knows. Gypsy violinist enters off stage as he begins to sing his Norwegian blues. They never understood me here, folks. I had a library card.
I'm in a sad mood tonight. Oh, I'm in a sad mood. I'm in a sad mood tonight. Oh, my baby done gone away and left me. My baby done gone, yeah. My baby done gone away and left me. My baby done gone.
I don't know why she left me. I don't know where she's gone. But all I know is I'll never be happy until my baby comes back home. Yeah, because I'm in a sad mood tonight. Oh, my baby done gone away and left me. My baby done gone. Oh, I don't know why she left me, but this one thing I know that if my baby tells me that she'll come back home, I'll never, never do it no more. Yeah, because I'm in a sad mood tonight. Oh, I'm in a sad mood. I'm in a sad mood tonight. Oh, my baby done gone away and left me. My baby done gone, yeah. My baby done gone away and left me. My baby done gone. I'm in a sad mood tonight. Oh, I'm in a sad mood tonight.
Sam Cooke and Bobby. Did I say I was going to do a Nevada Lodge? Yeah. What is your idea of fun? More girls than I can shake a stick at. Okay, is it meeting new people, eating delicious food, seeing live entertainment, playing around the clock Nevada style? What was the last one? I knew you'd lift your head up, sir. I thought I heard the galloping domino playing round the clock Nevada style. That's why, if that's so, then you have great fun at Nevada Lodge in North Lake Tahoe. Popular resort hotel is jumping with activity. And that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now's a good time to enjoy it. IOUs, I have no idea if they go for that. I don't think so. Not too many do. You might find a few 4-year-olds. IOU, yeah, and some bubblegum cards. The Popular Resort Hotel is, they don't list the entertainment. Well, that's right. The last group they had, I couldn't pronounce their names. And they hadn't paid for their instruments. So we don't want to spend too much time on them. Drive up to Nevada Lodge soon for all-star entertainment, state line action, and the super delicious weekend dinner buffet. And if you want to stay a couple days and nights, they have 100 guest rooms right in the heart of the refreshing, unspoiled beauty of North Lake Tahoe. Don't even have to bring your marriage license. Your word is okay with me and them. Me and them. You remember that? You have time to really enjoy all the excitement that way you spend a couple days there. Think about prospects for a new job. See, I thought Memorial Day ran all week, boss. Can't understand. Didn't it do that last year? So get up to Nevada Lodge, Crystal Bay, North Lake Tahoe. I can never hear enough of it.
Old Bobby Dale comes out of the wood once a week, and that's Saturday night. The rest of the week, he sleeps in the lobby and feeds on cheap bottles of white. When he gets up, man, he staggers to bring you music for brown baggers. The cat's out of sight. The world's greatest radio station. Cause their paychecks don't bounce. Cause they pay off in cough medicine and cigarette papers. Woo, 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 woo.
To blow
shade. I can see all the folks, they're laughing at me, 'cause I'm just naturally crazy. Bad boy. All dressed up in fancy clothes, I ain't taking the trouble to blow my bubbles away. The hot blazing sun won't hurt my head, 'cause you'll always find me right there in the shade. I can see all the folks, they're laughing at me, 'cause I'm just naturally lazy, crazy, bad boy. All dressed up in fancy clothes, I ain't taking the trouble to blow my bubbles away.
From the Jive Bombers, cut 2 on that one. You got cut? Yeah, I got cut slicing a bagel in half the other night. I guess I'm not used to them. They didn't have too many in Norway. At least when I was there, as a 2-year-old, the terrible twos. Whew. What's that? Did you hear that? Listen to my heartbeat. Oh, Bobby. You'll never be in shape for football season at this rate. I mean, even to watch it. Sealman, Sweet Georgia Brown.
Aunque tú me has echado en el abandono, aunque ya se han muerto todas mis ilusiones, en vez de maldecirte con justo encono, en mis sueños te colmo, en mis sueños te colmo de bendiciones. Sufro el dolor inmenso de tu partida. Lloro el dolor profundo de tu extravío. Y lloro sin que tú sepas que el llanto mío tiene lágrimas negras, tiene lágrimas negras como mi vida. Tú me quieres dejar y yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy, mi santa, aunque me cueste el morir.
Tú me quieres dejar, yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy, morena, aunque me cueste morir.
Óyeme, yo no sé lo que está pasando, que cuando Racing gana, todo el mundo está fiestando.
Tú me quieres dejar, yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy, morena, aunque me cueste morir.
Oye, yo no sé qué le pasa a Marito, que cuando él siempre está tocando, mira, en los nightclubs que va la muchacha está mirando. Que mira,
me quieres dejar,
oye bien,
yo no quiero
un mereco va.
Contigo me voy, morena, aunque me cueste morir.
Que mira que Laine y Curita, Oscar Alem ya se van. Mira con el maestro Pingo la formaron una garata que la da.
Me quieres dejar, yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy, morena.
Que mira yo, negrita, que yo me voy.
Feliciano. Recorded in Argentina, which is why you don't hear 32 violins with him. I'm surprised he could make it without it. Whose ever idea was to bury him, surround him with warmth? No, with a lot of Stradivariuses with chips in them. It's a fourth cut on side one, if you ever run into the album. And if you try to run out with it, I'm your buddy. If you don't get caught. If you get caught, I'll be against you, of course. Touch. You're Broke. That's from Larry Adler. Album I picked up on import. I don't know what label it is. MFP. Smoke Group. No. It says EMI, which I think is the capital there. I don't know. Pat McCord, what's his name? Calling from, I want to hear. Easy. Simmer down, son. We're trying to run a clean-cut ship here. It's too late, man. I'm making out my will. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to answer the phone. Larry Adler in the Touch.
And now, Out of His Mind, thoughts from Scott Beach.
I said on another of these commentaries this week that we the people should not be too ready to presume that a Watergate witness is guilty of a crime merely because he or she has a rough time in the witness chair. Well, I stand by that, and there's more. Believing that the implications of the Watergate scandal reach down deep into our governmental and social structures, I also feel that we the people are obliged to follow the story through to the end and not let so much as a syllable escape our attention. The Watergate investigation will be a good show, and let's not forget that we are part of the show. Scott Beach, KSFO.
That's your opinion, Scott Beach.
I thought they were bringing the arena back now. Get out there and knock those lines dead. Are you kidding? He's old, toothless. He can't hurt you. You can hear Scott Beach every Sunday, 6 a.m. to noon, right here on KSFO at 560 San Francisco. Bobby, what happened to all your energy? I expended it in the first hour, and now I ain't got nothing.
I'm here today, right by the bay sound of KSFO. 560 in San Francisco.
PAL game coming up June 21st.
But I'm blue and so lonely. I don't know what to do but dream of you. Just dream of you. Dreams don't come true. Still, I can't keep from dreaming dreams of you. That's all I do. Baby, dream of you. There was a time I called you mine. Then I lost you, and with you gone, life no longer seemed half so fine. So I sit here blue and so lonely, there's nothing left to do but dream of you. Baby, dream of you.
Dreaming of you. From a young Charlie Parker, alto saxophonist. I'm hanging around with Rick Wagstaff lately. And he drinks a lot. He does? He's such a straight, sweet-looking boy. I know. You ever see him walk?
that can have compare with you, your pansy. My heart is like the fan that you hold within your hand. It sways, but when you command, your pansy. Shy butterfly, though I kiss you goodbye, remember that I love you. Now wait on me, I pray, until I return someday. Oh, don't droop and fade away, your pansy.
O'Neill Spencer is a vocalist. That song just, I got a good mind to go make a record of it. Japansy.
morom ye loo falang damay duma daan soo gisee suma jaba nga ne ko maa ko nuyu soo leen demee ngeen ne mbokk yi sant na leen ma ne dem leen ngeen ne nuyul ma gaañ yi ma ne golo wàcc leen seen morom ye duma kumul sa morom duma.
Sidney Bechet, that old black magic.
I want to talk to you folk that's always jaw-jacking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Listen. Some people talk so much, they ought to be called lottie-dottie. The reason why I say these words, they talk about everybody. Talk about everybody. When they talk about people, you know it's a crying shame. If you say you're gonna tell your friend that, say don't call my name, tell me your business. Tell me your business. Leave other people alone. 6 months to find your fault. 6 months to leave that alone. Say that digger drank whiskey. Say that preacher played the races. You wanna know about these things if you hadn't been in these places. Oh, did you hear about them? News is all around. Tell me she took doctor's herb and skipped on out of town. Tending your business. Tending your business. Leave other people alone. 6 months to find your fault. 6 months to leave that alone. Say that children unruly. Shame to the human race. Some of the children of this day are really, really on the case. Really, really on the case. I want to tell you people, while Georgia can buy somebody else, it would be a mighty fine thing. Stop and think of yourself. Give me your business. Give me your business. Leave other people alone. 6 months to find your fault. 6 months to leave that alone.
Stable singers. Do I hear Ice Cube? Of course, it's a dance, ain't it? 19 before 2, and how are you?
Darling, so-run, 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 so-run. Hi, hi, machine kita katoka momene tueba. Watasata tutori he nami dikejoy yasai. Hey ya, asoro, dokosho. Hi, hi, hi. Darling, so-run, 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 so-run. Hi, hi, otoko loko nana dashani no tanana. Dokosho. Hey ya, asano. Dokosho. Hi, hi. Darling, so-run, 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 so-run. Hi, hi. Machine kita katoka momene tueba. Watasata tutori he namine dikejoy yasai. Hey ya, asano. Dokosho. Ah, dokosho.
Also, off same album, Stable Singers, Japanese farewell song, and 17 minutes before 2 o'clock in the morning. That's for those of you sitting in a tap room, in a tavern out of town, with the radio on. You'll have to make every minute count. Bobby Dale till 6, Scott Beach in 6 o'clock this morning from KSFO. You been on a group outing recently? I never get... All right. Not even now that you learned the chords to Home on the Range. You can play standing up. You'll have a lot of fun. You and your friends get together and make your destination Nevada Lodge, because it's an action-packed world of fun. at scenic North Lake Tahoe, and you can play round-the-clock Nevada style. Enjoy spectacular North Tahoe beauty. All-star entertainment. And if you can tear yourself away from all the fun, you'll relax in handsomely decorated guest rooms, and all this is simple to arrange. You contact your nearest Greyhound agent, and they'll handle all the details, including transportation, on a Greyhound Scenic Cruiser bus. So get a group together for an outing to Nevada Lodge. Friends, neighbors, fellow club members, tonight I am speaking to you from the heart. Group discount rates are low. You might even receive... Can't find it, huh? Should we fake it? You mean like, it's just like life, huh? Yes, in a way. Lessons to be learned, but always too late. Deep. Group discount rates are low, and you might receive a cash bonus when you arrive at the lodge, so you check Greyhound soon. Plan a group outing to Nevada Lodge at North Lake Tahoe. Couldn't find the Bad Bad softball song. It's too early to play the Tiny Tim one. And, well, I know, instead of that, June 21st, which is on a Thursday, the Pal game is coming up. And I imagine out at the Cow Palace, right? Well, I always give out of that information when I, every year it's there, the year at the Cow Palace. This is Al Newman. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, I thought you'd be out of town. It being Labor Day weekend and you work so hard. Oh, it's Memorial Day. Sorry. Anyone can make a slip. While sitting down, fella. Captain Bacardi, who didn't care whether we were in uniform or not because he couldn't see us.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Sitting by the ocean, me how she feels so sad. Sitting by the ocean, me how she feels so sad. Don't got the money to take me back to Trinidad. Fine Calypso woman, she cooked me shrimp and rice. Fine Calypso woman, she cooked me shrimp and rice. These Yankee hot dogs don't treat me stomach very nice. In Trinidad, $1 buy papaya juice, banana pie, 6 coconut, 1 female goat, and plenty fish to fill the boat. 1 bushel bread, 1 barrel of wine, and all the town she comes to dine. But here is bad, $1 buy, cup of coffee, ham on rye. Me throat, she's sick from necktie. Me feet, she hurt from shoes. Me pocket full of empty. I got Calypso blues. These Yankee girls give me big scare. Is black the root? Is blondie hair? Her eyelash falls, her face is paint, and pads are where the girl she ain't. She jitterbugs when she should waltz. I even think her name is false. But Calypso girl is good a lot. Is what you see, is what she got. Sitting by the ocean, me how she feels so sad. Don't got the money to take me back to Trinidad. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Nat Cole, Jack Constanza. Sure holds up good for a record done about 1950, 51. Calypso Blues. Any blues is all right with me. To go with my baby blue eyes.
Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you when our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. Oh, but that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall when stars are bright. You are in my arms. The nightingale tells his farewell fairy tale of paradise where roses grew. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain, my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain, my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain.
Off a Hoagie Carmichael import album. That no frogs, please, no free plugs. That I have seen a few of them around. Well, the Tower record, I know I saw them, and that's the only place I got credit, so it's anywhere I go. I used to hang out at, but they kicked me out the same night the place was torn down, and in its place they put a pink parking lot in Tempest Storm. Tough to get worked up over a 50-year-old stripper. Unless you're married to her, that's different. I feel like floating away. Los Indios Tabajara. And don't mumble like that, fella. Not even in the foam of my beer. No, not when you're on the air. We're trying to. How long's our jingle? Half? Oh, half. You mean I must ad lib? Well, I only had my dancing shoes on. you'll notice that we played two versions of Stardust. You weren't listening. Too bad we had a big contest going, but that was before. Now how long? Well, it doesn't really matter. I'd just like to, when I start talking and stop, then the jingle comes in, and what the hell is that? Are you crazy or something?
Hear the sound
I thought we were going to Disneyland.
The sounds that are heard in San Francisco on KSFO, San Francisco.
That jingle was, excuse me, that jingle was #1 for 8 weeks. And they don't even rate jingles as a rule. 2 o'clock in the morning, do a little what's new, do a little shuffle off the buffalo. Right after we do the strange. I had my news here a minute ago. Well, nothing much happens on the weekends. You understand? At 2 o'clock in the morning, this is What's New from KSFO. And the latest count ahead by United Press International shows at least 167 persons dead in traffic accidents since the Memorial Day weekend began at 6 p.m. local time Friday. The drunken driver is still a major killer on the state's highways, but the California Highway Patrol says other factors are playing a bigger role in accidents, especially during the Memorial Day weekend. California Highway Patrol Commissioner Walter Podinsky says last Memorial Day weekend, motorcycles surpassed drunken drivers for the first time as the major factor in traffic fatalities. And he said drivers should beware of the cycles. Now, what chance would a motorcycle stand against, a Dave Dudley rig leaving Bakersfield? Beware of the motorcycle. Otherwise you'll have to stop and try to put the guy together, and it's just too much. KQED Channel 9, San Francisco's educational television station, says its decision to broadcast the Watergate hearings in prime time, causing a crisis for its annual auction. The auction, the station's major fundraising effort, it was scheduled to run June 1st through June 10th, and volunteers were already scheduled. Because Watergate will be broadcast the evenings of June 5th through June 7th, the station now plans to broadcast its auction one day early and one day later, and therefore must reschedule the 1,000 volunteers. Among items to be sold are the merry-go-round that I could never get off. But showbiz can take its toll, even of a part-timer. Huh? No, see, the merry-go-round of Bing Crosby's Children. A South American cruise, you can take the merry-go-round with you, have 1 million laughs on the ship, and the Levi Strauss interior gremlin, whose measurements, I don't know. Temperatures aboard the Skylab space station have already begun to drop a little as a result of a big 528-square-foot umbrella raised over the orbiting laboratory by astronauts last night. The emergency awning made of orange and silver plastic failed to unfold completely, but it covered enough of the spaceship to keep a large portion in the shade and hopefully cut its 125-degree interior temperature nearly in half in the next several hours. Tornadoes have played havoc with the U.S. South and the Midwest since yesterday. At least 5 persons have died. More than 40 were injured, and damage extensive in the twisters that struck Oklahoma, Florida, Missouri, Arkansas, Georgia, and Kansas. And we'll have KSFO Sports. A look at Bay Area weather after this.
This is the year of the young giants.
Spire at third, Blanco at second, Goodson at first. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit to deep left center field. That one is hit well back there, and you can tell it goodbye. A grand slam for Chris Arnold.
This is the year of the young giants. This
is the year.
You can hear the San Francisco Giants Montreal Expo baseball game today. That's Sunday at 11:55 pregame show, and the game starting at 12:10 at KSFO. Or better yet, it's going to be a beautiful day. Go out the Candlestick and go the Dodgers. No, the Giants. Oh, sorry. Other scores in the National League: the Chicago Cubs shutting out Cincinnati 2-0. Pittsburgh over Houston 7-2. St. Louis 2, Atlanta 0, Philadelphia 4, San Diego 0. The Dodgers 9, the New York Mets 5. In the American League, Detroit 8, Oakland 5, Baltimore 7, Minnesota 2, the Yankees 10, Texas 5, Milwaukee 9, California 0. In Cleveland and the Chicago White Sox 2-2. And that game was suspended after 16 innings by curfew, which you don't hear much of anymore. Weather for the Bay: beautiful Memorial Day weekend with fair skies through Monday, patchy fog along the coast, night, morning, extending locally inland mornings, and warmer inland. Morning lows upper 40s to mid 50s, and the highs around the Bay for today and tomorrow in the 70s and low 80s. I have nothing more to say.
You girls are sure looking nice tonight.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, you remind me of a girl that lives in my apartment complex.
Oh, yeah?
Really? I don't know where she does her shopping, but man, what style.
She's a bit old-timey, but that's all right with me. She wears a dress of that hangs below her knees, She's a bit old-fashioned, as all the world can see. The cameo she wears upon her bosom puts me in ecstasy. Yeah, she's her own grandmother. That's what they're telling me. But my old-timey baby is swell enough for me. You see, she plays her old Victrola. The lamp is low, kerosene, you know we lie upon her bed. The patchwork quilt beneath her head. Her wheel is spinning while her wheel is spinning. She sews some lace, or we embrace, or when we go out strolling, the world can plainly see that my old-timey baby is swell enough. She's young enough. She's hip enough for me. That's my baby.
That's my oh, what are you doing? One of my ears is growing smaller. Huh? Dan Hicks's Hot Licks. If they don't put that out as a single off their new album, I'll personally punch Hicks in the kneecap. Because by then he'll have decked me. I'll have to raise myself up from the floor of an obscure bar and let him have it right in the bottom of the shoe. We're going to play another one from the album. But first...
Hi, this is Gene Nelson on the air from 10 to noon, Monday through Friday here at KSFO. And a few days ago, Terry McGovern did his show Drunk. In answer to that publicity stunt, all of next week I will be doing my show with a hangover.
Oh. I've never done a straight show, and well, maybe the first one when I was hired here in '67. And that was the last. Every now and then I'd get a complaint letter. Newman would say, he'd leave one for me. He'd say, look, And then I'd read a letter to some woman. I heard your all-night DJ was drunk out of his mind. You know, and I just wasn't. I was really tired. And he'd say, please attend to this or look into this, you know. You really are everything. What? I said, no, I really like him. I mean, any guy can be a program director of a station like this and have a yo-yo habit. Can't be all bad. Walking the dog. Go, Duncan.
Well, everything you gave me,
Yeah.
I'm giving back to you. And that's what's going to save me. And maybe save you too. And if to you that's heavy, well, say you made me right. The dope that you've been giving me just ran out tonight. The least that I could do for you is what you did for me, and give you some of your own medicine. Give you some of your own medicine.
Watch out for Jesus, I win. Watch out for Jesus, I win. Watch out for Jesus, I win. Watch out for Jesus, I win.
Hope that you can take it.
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
But I'm sure you can.
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
And I'll be sure and make it
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
as easy as I can.
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
The mess you made out of my head
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
needs some company.
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
The least that I could do for you
Watch out for Jesus, I win.
is what you did for me, and give you some of your own medicine.
Watch out for Jesus, I win. Watch out for Jesus, I win.
Give you some of your own medicine.
Watch out for Jesus, I win. Watch out for Jesus, I win.
Don't come in a bottle, it don't come in a can. How you get it don't really matter, don't really give a damn. I'm giving you some of your own medicine.
Watch out for Jesus, I win. Watch out for Jesus, I
I'm
win.
giving you some of your own medicine.
Watch out for Jesus, I win. 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 Watch out
Don't come in a bottle, if it don't come in a can. How you get it don't really matter, don't really give a damn. I'm giving you some of your own medicine. That's right. I'm giving you some of your own medicine. Watch out for cheese, don't win. 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 Mama, yeah, mama, that's right. Your medicine, I'm giving you, I'm giving you, I'm giving you, I'm giving you some, I'm giving you some of your own medicine.
Watch out for change in the wind. Dan Hicks and his hot licks. Are we having traffic at the front door tonight? Well, they better watch it, man, because I never know what I'm up to, and they might come in here and see me experimenting with my Gilbert chemistry set. See who that is and why. Who is it? Scott? Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you, this friend of mine who just bought not one of the big Harleys, but the next, had it 2 days, and it's already in the repair shop. I don't think that's very funny. I do, because I didn't pay for it. I guess. I thought buying a Harley would give me more. Yeah, I know. Make you a big hit with the girls. That's why you got a piano. Now, nobody wants to hear Home in the Rain. I do. I bet you do. Album feature time? The one I stole from KSFO about 4 years ago. Been meaning to bring it back. But then I thought, why bother? Dinah Washington, a Mercury label. I don't think this is available. At least I haven't seen it for years. Called The Queen.
I know he'll never be forgotten. He was a king uncrowned. I know I'll always remember the warmth of his sound. Lingers so long, I'm sure he's still around. For those who heard, they repeat him yet. So those who hear won't forget the sound of his phrase. Echoes a time uncountable by days. The things he played are with us now, and they'll endure should time allow. Oh yes, I remember Clifford. I seem to always feel him near somehow. Every day I hear his lovely tone. In every trumpet sound that has a beauty all its own. So how can we say someone so real has really gone away now and always will? Believe me, I remember Clifford still. A Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. I'd like to know it's more than love at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of love. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody to care. I'm on a lonely road that leads me nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming and all my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who will show me the way. My arms need someone to enfold, to keep me warm when Mondays are cold. A love for all my life to have and to hold. I need a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming and all my Sunday scheming every minute, every hour, every day. I'm hoping to discover a
need someone to enfold, to keep me warm when Mondays are cold. A love for all my life to have and to hold. I want a Sunday kind of. Where are you? 'Cause I want a Sunday kind of love. I'm used to misfortune, baby, used to the bitter end. I'm used to trials and troubles, 'cause I never had a friend of bad luck. Well, bad luck. Well, I'm used to trials and troubles, and bad luck don't bother me. I'm used to taking beatings, used to being alone, used to being mistreated with nobody to call my own. Bad luck. Lord, 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 bad luck. Yes, I'm used to being mistreated, and bad luck don't bother me. Used to being broke, used to being sad. I'm used to lousy folks, and I'm used to being mad. A bad luck. Ooh, yeah, 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 bad luck. Ah, bad luck and lousy people. No, 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 they don't bother me. I've been taken for a fool. I've been taken for a square. Been used for a tool, and I've been told that I'm nowhere. Bad luck. Bad luck. Yeah, yeah, bad luck, bad luck. No, no, it don't bother me. Don't bother me. Blue always, 'cause the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Well, trouble in mind, that's true. I've almost lost my mind. Life ain't worthwhile living. Lord, I feel like I could die. some railroad iron. Let the 219 train ease my troubled mind. Lord, 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 trouble in mind. I'm blue. My poor heart is beating slow. Never had so much trouble in my life before. Love your sister and your brother too. Love your neighbor next door. Bear no malice towards any man. You'll find the road you couldn't before. As you walk along life's highway, trying to find the wrong from the right, I offer this message to make the way easy, to help you always walk in the light. This one verse covers all others, and that is to love your fellow man. Treat him as you wish to be treated. Love him as much as your heart can. These words are taken from the good book, and if you will try to keep them in mind, well, the path through the world's darkness will be much easier for you to find. So try to forgive and love your brother. These words show you the fork in the road, and no matter what detours may greet you, a light will lead you and lighten your load. A light will lighten your load. Although I know I'm doing wrong, my love for you is still going strong. I feel that heartbreak you will only bring, so why do I let it keep on lingering? To watch my love make his retreat, within my heart I weep. My heart should be learning how to sing instead of merely waiting and lingering. It's by myself I'm walking. It's to myself I'm talking. My heart knows it's much too incomplete. It's only in my dreams I find the kind of man I have in mind. So each day I face a new defeat. So by myself I'm dancing. Still in my mind I'm chancing that this illusion may not end in tears. Maybe morning leaves him waiting and perhaps relating that without me there are only empty years.
Just a couple of those skips in there. My Lou? Huh? Nothing. But an incredible album by Dinah Washington and Mercury called The Queen. And Bobby Dale, whenever you have an album feature, you come back on the air, I notice you pause and hem and haw and... Huh? Yeah, you seem to lose the thread of your conversation. Yeah. Well, then I start looking at things and reading signs. Make this your best show and, make every show sound like it's going to be your last. That's one of the first signs I saw on radio, man, which is why I had to cut back to one night a week. And that at a time when nobody knows I'm on.
San Francisco calling me.
Not you, Al. You're okay. Are you kidding? That's my life's ambition, to go out to wherever Al Newman lives some night and tear up his garden. And then, just leave some bear tracks and smoke to prove that it wasn't me, but Smokey. You see Sanford and Son last night? He had a watch bear. What is this? Well, never mind. I'll tell you what we're going to do, folks. We're going to leave the air early. We have to. Help's on the way. God, I hope so. written by Jerry Reed. He does use the name Jerry Hubbard, right? As in Mother's Hubbard, covered. Chet Atkins off Alone, the album. In Blue Fingers, from fishing in Minnesota, through the ice, in July. For our next selection, I'm going to play a record off an Arthur Adams album that I'm not really all that crazy about. But the guitar solo will demonstrate fully why I fell in love with him.
My people are poor. We can't find no job and we can't make no dough. And I wonder why there's so much greed in this land. When there's enough bread here for each and every man. But I gotta help my people get ahead. I gotta help my people get some bread. To get what we want, looks like we'll have to fight. 'Cause folks down here just won't treat us right. We've been in the background way much too long now. Now we're coming up front where we belong. And I gotta help my people get ahead. Oh, I gotta help my people get some bread. Grandmother wrote me the other day. She said they put her out and now she ain't got nowhere to stay. She said before they put her out, they cut the gas and water off. And I asked her who did it. She said it was the boss. But I gotta help my people get ahead. I gotta help my people make some bread. We need some money, y'all. We need housing, we need food,
I mean, I couldn't believe it when I heard that guitar. Arthur Adams. Too bad, terribly overlooked album on Blue Thumb Records. Even overlooked by the people who had the record. Who's that? Don't you remember, dummy? That's the guitar player you signed. Oh, yeah. He also writes and sings, and is a hell of a swell guy. I first heard him on a Quincy Jones soundtrack, and it took me about 5 months to find out, because Arthur Adams. Because that's the kind of name you don't forget. But I never heard of the guy, man. Then I went running around asking all my knowledgeable friends. And suddenly, the grand old man of Tibet, the most notorious paper hanger of bad checks we know, stepped out of a cave and said, "Son, life's a rainbow." What are you out of your... Huh?
You sweet pale, good love, now in my heart. Early in the morning she comes, she wakes me up. She reaches down, good love, the girl knows how to take me up. When I get the feeling I might rise, she get a leaving look in her eyes, and she leave me with sweet pain. My good love, what a feeling, sweet pain of love, you in my heart. Late in the evening she called me and she come around. She get to clicking them brand new heels, and I know she's about to go to town. I see her slicking with her skirt so high, and deep inside I feel I'll die, 'cause she leaving me sweet pain. My good love, what a feeling, sweet pain, you in my heart. You know I really don't mind if baby goes out, 'cause everybody needs to play. But if the girl look a little tired, won't you send her back home right away, my sweet pain? Oh, Lord, what a feeling, sweet pain of love, you in my heart. Girl, I need a darling. Sweet pain, my good love, what a feeling. Sweet pain, you in my heart. And if you see her, won't you send her back home now? Whoa, love, what a feeling. A sweet pain, deep in my heart. 1, 2, send her back home, sure. Sweet pain, deep on love that I need. Sweet pain of love is in my heart. My mama, sweet girl of mine. Sweet pain of love, what a feeling. Sweet pain is in my heart. I just can't take it. Sweet pain, I need now. Sweet love, Lord, what a feeling. Sweet pain, love is in my heart. Run through the downtown, through the center bed, oh yeah. My good love, sweet pain of love is in my heart. My goodness gracious, you know that I need you, baby. Sweet
thirsty. Oh, and I'm thirsty for you with all my heart. But don't love me then, pretend as though we'd never kissed. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't
Cut it out.
Son of a bitch, Bobby. You've been pushing me away like that. I've had enough of that to last me an entire lifetime. Why don't you just be good to me for a change? Isn't anybody gonna look after you and love you as good as I do?
Your hand is like a torch each time you touch me. That look in your eye pulls me apart. Don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Oh, don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Your kiss is like a drink when I'm thirsty. Oh, and I'm thirsty for you with all my heart. But don't love me, then act as though we never kissed. Oh, don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Now don't give me something that you might take away to have you, then lose you. Oh, and be smart on my part. Don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Oh, don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart.
That's a real slice of life one, ain't it? Tammy Wynette in a 37 Ford V8. And Don't Touch Me. John Hurley before that with Sweet Pain. Good Lovin'. Bobby Dale before that. What did you play before that? I think I played the Ace of Hearts. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Not where I live.
don't like you anymore. You'll be sorry when you see me sliding down our cellar door. You can't holler down our rain barrel. You can't climb our apple tree. I don't wanna play in your yard if you can't be good to me. You can't holler down our rain barrel. You can't climb our apple tree. I don't wanna play in your yard if you can't be good to me.
Like a perfume woman, the wind blows through the bunkhouse. Like a perfume woman, smelling of where she's been. Smelling of Oregon cherries, or maybe Texas avocado, or maybe Arizona sugar beets. The wind blows in and she sings to me, for I'm one of her rambling kin. She sings, Joey, 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 Joe, you've been too long in one place. Now it's time to go. Time to go. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Joey, 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 travel on. You've been too long in one town, and the harvest time has come and gone. That the wind sings to me when the bunk that I'm bunking in gets to feeling soft and cozy, till the grub that they're cooking me gets to tasting too good. When I had all I want are the ladies in the neighborhood. She sings, Joey, 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 Joe. You've been too long in one place. Now it's time to go. Time to go. Joey, 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 Joe.
Bill Henderson. Before that Peggy leaves, I won't play in your yard. Just learning. Wait till my lip gets in shape, man. Is the name of that cut. Someone to watch over me, from Larry Adler. Gee, what are you doing, kid? Nothing. Trying to hold myself up with one hand while I think about where I am. I didn't get back to the newsroom. Trouble could be brewing in the East, and I would be the last one to know. But my mother didn't raise me, to be a part-time jock, let alone a newsman. With my views and commentary. 3 o'clock, Bobby Dale, back after, whatever. Make it short and stumbling.
And just for you.
Here comes my favorite part. Drive safely, or else